Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am Neha Radvanshi and I welcome you all in our today's class, that is English class of class 9th. So students, in the previous video we have completed reading with art chapter number 4 from the book Beehive, right? And the name of the chapter is A Truly Beautiful Mind, okay? So I hope the chapter is very much clear to you all, and this chapter it gave a very new perspective, okay, for Einstein. So Einstein, yes, he was a great scientist, he was a genius person, okay, but at the same time he was a person who was full of humanity, who was having a lot of human qualities, right? And he always advocated for world peace, for world democracy, okay? So I hope everything is clear to you all, and in today's video we will see the comprehension part, we will solve the questions, okay? So let's begin. Question first, who had these opinions about Einstein? Okay, so in this question we are given with some opinions, okay, and we have to write about the person who was having these opinions about Einstein, okay? So let's see. First is he was boring, okay? So according to whom Einstein was a boring person? Let's see. Einstein was considered boring by his playmates, okay? So in the chapter we have read that when Einstein he was a child, he was a young boy, at that time वो अपने प्लेमेट्स के साथ ज़्यादा इंटरेक्ट नहीं करते थे, अपने प्लेमेट्स के साथ ज़्यादा नहीं खेलते थे, ओके? सो अकॉर्डिंग टू हिज प्लेमेट्स आइंस्टाइन वॉज वेरी बोरिंग, ओके? Second is he was stupid and would never succeed in life, okay? So who was having such opinion about Einstein, okay, that he is a stupid person and he will never succeed in his life, okay? So let's see. Einstein's headmaster used to think that he was stupid and assumed he would never succeed in his life, okay? So when Einstein he was in his school, okay, so that then once his headmaster he called Einstein's father, okay, and he told Einstein's father that Einstein was very stupid, okay, and he assumed that Einstein would never succeed in his life, okay? Next is he was a freak, okay? So किसको लगता था that Einstein is very freak, he is very unusual person, right? So let's see. Einstein's mother used to think that he was a freak, okay? So according to Einstein's mother, he was a freak child, he was very unusual person, okay? Second question, explain what the reasons for the following are, okay? So next we are given with some of the statements and we have to tell the reason, okay, for all these things, okay? Let's see. First, Einstein leaving the school in Munich for good, okay? So when Einstein he left his school that was in Munich for good means forever, okay? So what was the reason that Einstein he left his school forever, okay? So let's see the answer. Einstein left the school in Munich for good because he hated the regimentation of school, because of which he often had clashes with his teachers, okay? So what was the reason that Einstein left his school forever? Because in the school there was some regimentation, okay? Regimentation means very strict discipline was there in the school, okay? And Einstein he used to hate this thing, right? And because of which often he was having a lot of clashes with his teachers, okay? And finally he left his school forever. Clear? Second is Einstein wanting to study in Switzerland rather than in Munich, okay? So when Einstein he left his high school that was in Munich, after that he wanted to continue his study in Switzerland, okay? So what was the reason that rather than Munich he wanted to go to Switzerland and he wanted to continue his study in Switzerland, okay? So what was the reason? Let's see. Einstein wanted to study in Switzerland rather than in Munich because it was more liberal than Munich and it was a German speaking city, okay? So what was the reason that Einstein he wanted to go to Switzerland? The reason was that Switzerland it was more liberal, it was more tolerant, okay? So Munich में we have read earlier, okay, that बहुत strict discipline था स्कूल में और आइंस्टाइन को ये चीज़ बिल्कुल भी पसंद नहीं थी, right? But जो स्विट्जरलैंड सिटी था it was more liberal than Munich, okay, and it was also a German speaking city, okay? So this was the reason that Einstein he wanted to go to Switzerland. Clear? Next is Einstein seeing in Mileva an ally. Okay, so what was the reason that Mileva was like one of the ally for Einstein? Okay, so let's see the answer. Einstein found in Mileva an ally because she, like him, was against the Philistines, those people in his family and at the university with whom he was constantly at odds. Okay, so why Mileva जो थी वो आइंस्टाइन को as a friend, as a companion क्यों लगा करती थी? Because just like him, Mileva was also against the Philistines. Okay, and in the chapter we have read Philistines means those people who are totally against, okay, all the art, literature and music, okay, who do not enjoy, who do not have any interest in art, literature and music. So those people are regarded as Philistines. Okay, so Einstein, he used to have very much disliking for Philistines and Mileva was just like him. Okay, उनको भी फिलिस्तीनी से बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम थी और ये वो सारे फिलिस्तीनी जो कि आइंस्टाइन की फैमिली में थे और यूनिवर्सिटी में भी हुआ करते थे. ओके, एंड विथ हुम आइंस्टाइन ही वॉज कॉन्स्टेंटली एट ओट्स, ही वॉज कॉन्स्टेंटली इन वन और अदर आर्ग्यूमेंट्स. ओके, सो आइंस्टाइन को लगा कि जब मिलेवा के उसके जो थॉट्स हैं बिल्कुल आइंस्टाइन की तरह हैं, शी वॉज ऑल्सो अगेंस्ट द फिलिस्तीनीज. सो एट दैट टाइम आइंस्टाइन को लगता है दैट मिलेवा इज जस्ट लाइक अ फ्रेंड, शी इज जस्ट लाइक अ कंपेनियन और एसोसिएट फॉर हिम. Clear? Next is, what do these tell you about Einstein, right? So in this question we have to tell that इन सारी बातों को पढ़ने के बाद what is our image about Einstein, आइंस्टाइन के बारे में अब हम क्या सोचते हैं. Okay, so let's see. These tell us about Einstein that he loved freedom. Okay, so first of all, yes, we are very much sure that Einstein, he loved freedom. Okay, because this was the reason कि उन्होंने म्यूनिक में जो अपना स्कूल था वो छोड़ दिया था because वहाँ पे बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट डिसिप्लिन था. Okay, he had his own view of life. Okay, and Einstein, he was having his own thoughts, he was having his own viewpoint, right? He was liberal. Okay, और उनको बहुत ज़्यादा बाउंडेशन, बहुत ज़्यादा रेस्ट्रिक्शन बिल्कुल भी पसंद नहीं थी. He was very liberal. Okay, he always did the things the way he wanted to. Okay, और वो कभी भी दूसरों के कंट्रोल में नहीं रहना चाहते थे because always he wanted to do the things the way he actually wanted to do. Okay, he was very much interested in art, literature and music. Okay, and one more thing that we can tell about Einstein is that he was having a lot of interest, okay, in art, music and literature. Okay, next question. What did Einstein call his desk drawer at the patent office and why? Okay, so in this question we have to tell that when Einstein, he was working in one of the patent office. Okay, so at that time उनके जो ऑफिस में डेस्क ड्रॉर हुआ करती थी, so अपनी डेस्क को आइंस्टाइन क्या कहा करते थे and why? So we have to tell the reason. Okay, so let's see the answer. Einstein called his desk drawer at the patent office the Bureau of Theoretical Physics because it was the place where he used to store his secretly developed ideas. Okay, so first of all जो उनकी डेस्क ड्रॉर थी ऑफिस में, पेटेंट ऑफिस में, उसे वो क्या कहा करते थे? He used to call it a Bureau of Theoretical Physics. Okay, and why? What was the reason? Because it was the place where he used to store his secretly developed ideas. Okay, so in the chapter we have read that when Einstein, he was working in that patent office, so at that time he was developing his own ideas there. Okay, और उन सभी ideas को, उन सभी papers को वो drawer में रखा करते थे. So that was the reason he used to call that drawer as the Bureau of Theoretical Physics. Okay, next question. Why did Einstein write a letter to Franklin Roosevelt? Okay, so in this question we have to tell the reason, that what was the reason that Einstein, he wrote one letter to American president, that is Mr. Franklin Roosevelt. Okay, so what was the reason? Let's see. When the Nazis came to power in Germany, Einstein emigrated to the United States of America. Okay, so first of all Einstein जो थे वो अमेरिका कैसे पहुँचे थे? So when in Germany जो नाजीज थे, right, जब वो पावर में आ गए थे, जब उनका रूल स्टार्ट हो गया था, so at that time Einstein, he left Germany and he shifted to United States of America. Okay, 5 years later the discovery of nuclear fission in Berlin had American physicists in an uproar. Okay, and after after 5 years all the Nazis, okay, they were having the discovery about nuclear fission, okay, and because of this discovery all the American scientists, they were so upset, they were so much worried, okay. Many of them had fled from fascism just as Einstein had, and now they were afraid the Nazis could build and use an atomic bomb, okay. And what was the reason that all the scientists, they were so much worried? Because you know, many of them had fled from fascism just as Einstein had, okay, and now they were, you know, very much afraid. They were very much worried the Nazis could build and use an atomic bomb, okay. So जब उन्होंने न्यूक्लियर फिशन की डिस्कवरी कर ली थी, सो अब सभी साइंटिस्ट को ये डर था कि कहीं वो एटॉमिक बॉम्ब ना बना लें, ओके. आइंस्टाइन wrote a letter to Franklin Roosevelt to warn him of the consequences of the explosion of an atomic bomb, okay. So at that time, you know, Einstein, he wrote one letter to American President Mr. Franklin Roosevelt. Why? Because you know, he wanted to warn him, okay, about किसके बारे में वो warn करना चाहते थे? Of the consequences, okay, of the explosion of an atomic bomb, okay. So वो ये बताना चाहते थे कि अगर इस तरह की एटॉमिक बम को यू नो यूज़ कर लिया जाएगा, अगर एक सिंगल बॉम्ब भी एक्सप्लोड हो जाएगा कहीं पे, सो यू नो कितना ज़्यादा डिस्ट्रक्शन हो सकता है, क्या क्या कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस हो सकते हैं. सो इस बात को यू नो वो बताना चाहते थे, वो वार्न करना चाहते थे. दैट वाज द रीज़न ही रोट वन लेटर, ओके. Next question, how did Einstein react to the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? So in this question we have to tell that you know, जब finally two Japanese city जो थे हिरोशिमा एंड नागासाकी, जब वहाँ पे एटॉमिक बम का यूज़ किया जाता है और इतना ज़्यादा डिस्ट्रक्शन हो जाता है, ओके. सो व्हाट वाज आइंस्टाइन्स रिएक्शन टू दिस इवेंट, ओके. सो लेट्स सी. Einstein was deeply shaken by the extent of destruction caused in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, okay. So Einstein, he was deeply shaken, okay, because you know इतना ज़्यादा destruction हो गया था हिरोशिमा में और नागासाकी में. So उस destruction की वजह से Einstein, he was deeply shaken, okay. He wrote a public missive to the United Nations, okay. So after that he wrote one more letter, one more you know official letter to United Nations, and he proposed to the formation of a world government to stop the use of nuclear weapons, okay. And in that letter he was having one offer, one proposal, okay, and he wanted to make a world government, okay, because वो इस तरह के न्यूक्लियर वेपन्स, इस तरह के एटॉमिक बॉम्ब्स का यूज़ जो है बिल्कुल रोकना चाहते थे, बिकॉज इससे जो नो डिस्ट्रक्शन इतना ज़्यादा होता है कि वो बिल्कुल इसको बंद करना चाहते थे, ओके. सो फॉर दैट ही रोट वन लेटर, ओके. Next question, why does the world remember Einstein as a world citizen, okay. So in this question we have to tell that Einstein, he was a great scientist, he was a genius person, right, but फिर भी उनकी पर्सनैलिटी का यू नो एक और पार्ट है, और जो वर्ल्ड है वो उनको रिमेंबर करता है एज अ वर्ल्ड सिटीजन, ओके. सो व्हाट वाज द रीज़न फॉर दैट? लेट्स सी द आंसर. Einstein is remembered as a world citizen because of his efforts towards world peace and democracy, okay. So what is the reason that Einstein is remembered as a world citizen? Because of his efforts, okay, जो उन्होंने किसके लिए किए थे? For world peace and for world democracy, okay. He was concerned about the consequences of the atomic bomb, okay. और जब हिरोशिमा और नागासाकी पे जब एटॉमिक बॉम्ब का यूज़ किया जाता है और इतना ह्यूज डिस्ट्रक्शन होता है, okay. So after that he was very much concerned, okay, about the consequences of the atomic bomb. He even wrote a public missive to the United Nations and proposed the formation of a world government to control the use of the nuclear weapons, okay. So इस तरह के जो न्यूक्लियर वेपन्स हैं इनका वो बिल्कुल जो यूज़ है वो रोकना चाहते थे. For that he wrote a public missive to the United Nations, okay, and he was having one proposal to form a world government, okay. और वो जो गवर्नमेंट है वो गवर्नमेंट यू नो कंट्रोल कर पाएगी द यूज़ ऑफ द न्यूक्लियर वेपन्स, राइट. दिस शोज हिम एज अ वर्ल्ड सिटीजन हु वाज कंसर्न्ड अबाउट ह्यूमैनिटी, ओके. और इस बात से पता चलता है दैट यस ही वाज अ वर्ल्ड सिटीजन, ही वाज वेरी मच कंसर्न्ड अबाउट ह्यूमैनिटी, ही वाज वेरी मच कंसर्न्ड अबाउट पीस एंड ही वाज वेरी मच कंसर्न्ड अबाउट डेमोक्रेसी, ओके. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ द ऑल दिस रीजन्स जो पूरा वर्ल्ड है वो उनको एज अ वर्ल्ड सिटीजन यू नो रिमेंबर करता है, okay. So students, we we have completed all the question answers that are there in the chapter. Okay, so I hope the chapter, all the question answers, everything is clear to you all. This is very interesting chapter, right? और ये आइंस्टाइन की पर्सनैलिटी के बारे में बहुत सारी न्यू चीज़ें हमको बताता है, उनकी पर्सनैलिटी को, उनको एज अ पर्सन और अच्छे से हम जान पाए आफ्टर रीडिंग द चैप्टर. ओके, सो स्टूडेंट्स, इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो we will start reading with our next poem. So see you in the next video.